All right. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. I'm Justin.
Oh, you talking to me?
Who the hell else am I talking to?
No, I'm JP. We're talking about Christmas? I had an all right.
Put your phone down. You know the deal. You can't be on your phone while you podcast. Don't try to tell me you're reading in the comments section. You're not. Put your phone down. Your girlfriend can wait for 30 minutes while we podcast.
No, it's this guy who fell asleep eating a Hot Pocket and got arrested.
I don't know that I need to. Is this somebody that was with you? Like, was this one of your misadventures?
No, I don't let Hot Pockets in my vehicle. You don't
Just
know where
Hot Pockets.
You don't know where that melted cheese is going to go.
Just Hot Pockets. You let other food in your vehicle?
Oh, yeah, I be eating in there all the time.
But no Hot Pockets?
No, not any Hot Pockets, no.
Please tell me you have a sign that says no Hot Pockets in JP's.
Yeah, it's a sign. It's on this ring that, goes upside somebody's head.
You have a ring? Let me see it.
Well, I'm not wearing it. I only wear it when I drive.
Wear it.
I only wear it when I drive.
Do you live a double life?
No.
You live a double life. Anyways, sorry. Got a little distracted. I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas. I'm Justin.
And I'm JP.
And we are the Podcasting Dead. And normally we talk about The Walking Dead, among other things. But it's been Christmas. So this week, pretty much, I think today you'll get a mail call podcast if we have time tomorrow morning, which I doubt we will because JP has a live broadcast in the morning, right?
Yeah, dude.
On location. So don't know if we'll be able to. We'll play it by ear. Maybe something tomorrow, maybe not. We'll see. But for this week, here is your mail call podcast. So
we got a lot of letters? Did we get a lot in?
Yeah, we got some stuff. Yeah. We got some stuff. So let's see here. All right, starting at the top, Lecky says, "Hey guys, Merry Christmas. I emailed you a profile picture." Oh, I'm gonna have to check our email for that. I haven't checked it in about a week. But yeah, that's super nice, Lecky. If we ever make money, we're just gonna have to start paying you to be like our graphic design engineer.
Yeah, we'll do it.
You just handle all of our imaging and things like that. We really appreciate all the time and effort you put into like our background and profile pic and all of that. You're awesome. Gamesley Games says, "Do you think Macaulay Culkin would be good to cast for The Walking Dead season 10 as Lance Hornby?" Yes. I'm not saying he'd be the greatest actor, but Lance is kind of prissy and kind of. I saw an interview on Ellen with Macaulay Culkin not too long ago, and Macaulay Culkin seems to be doing a lot better now that he's off the drugs, but he's very sassy, so I think he could work as Lance.
Yeah, he was on a Joe Rogan podcast not too long ago, and he seemed all right, but he's one of those guys that I think thinks he's funnier than he actually is, if that makes sense.
Which is why he would work for Lance. You know what? Even better than Lance, he would work better as what's her son's name? I know that's so bad. We read the comics. Spencer? I got Christmas brain. Spencer. No. Spencer got gutted by. I'm talking about the Pamela's son.
Yeah.
Is it Sebastian?
Yeah, that sounds right.
That would be.
It started with an S.
He'd be really good as Sebastian too. But I could see him playing Lance. So yeah, maybe so. So, hey there, fellas. Merry Christmas. I'm so psyched for your upcoming Truth Seekers podcast.
Oh, nice.
There you go. We're going to do that next weekend, supposedly, according to JP. So, he's kind of spearheading this thing. So, It's all on him. If we don't get it out next week or the week after next, y'all fuss at JP. I also wanted to tell Justin that my little girl overheard you saying, "I'm Judith Grimes and you're watching the Disney Channel," and she thought it was the funniest thing ever. Love you guys. So we love you too.
That's really sweet.
And we're glad we can make your child laugh. But yeah, Judith, I stand by. Judith's stuff was just kind of like, very okay. I don't know. We'll see how she is going into the second half of the season. By the way, side note, I just don't think that this will come up in conversation. I figured I'd throw it out there. I'm sure you've heard everybody talking about it. Have you watched Bird Box yet?
No, I haven't, but everyone has been talking about it.
I watched it. I hate to be the hipster here. Like, I liked it. Like, I give it thumbs up. Good movie. It did not blow me away. It's like The Quiet Place, and I know, I'm not saying, a lot of people have been throwing accusations that it's copying A Quiet Place. I don't think it is, because number one, it's it's different. It's similar, but it's different. But also, I read that it was a book somebody wrote a while back, so it definitely didn't copy A Quiet Place. It's just the timing was convenient. But it's good, but I had my issues with it. But nonetheless, if you haven't seen it yet, I would recommend checking it out. Man, Sandra Bullock's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I really want you to watch it, though. My biggest complaint.
Yes.
Because don't forget Sarah Paulson's in it, too. And you know how I feel about Sarah Paulson. Yeah. You know she's one of my favorite. I'll watch anything she's in. I think she's, to be quite honest, and I might catch a couple of hateful comments for this. I love Sandra Bullock. I think Sandra Bullock's an amazing actress. She's one of the best ever right now. But I think Sarah Paulson's just as good. I'm not going to say she's better, but I mean, Sarah Paulson can go toe-to-toe with Sandra Bullock in acting. I mean, look at American Horror Story.
Yeah, I can't wait to see her in Glass.
She really has to stretch herself. I mean, she's somebody different every season. So I think that Sarah Paulson, just if you're new to this podcast and stumbled upon this one, I've said through the last few years at various times, Sarah Paulson's my favorite, man. Somebody recommended she play Alpha, and I was so excited thinking maybe it would happen, and it didn't. No. But I think Sarah Paulson's just one of the, I'll watch anything she's in. It could be a documentary on hog shit. And if she was in it, I would watch it just because I think she's just so awesome.
Probably be interesting.
The history of hog shit.
Yeah.
Sorry for Cindy if your daughter's listening and heard those bad words. I do apologize.
She'll be all right. You can't handle them with kid gloves forever.
That's true.
You can't.
But the history of hog doo-doo. Back in the old days. Moving on, One So True says, happy holidays to you and your families. Likewise. And congratulations to you, Justin. Did you and the wifey have a gender reveal party? That's popular and trending. Well, I'm not married, but we didn't even have a gender reveal party. We just bought a balloon that was full of,
full of
the color pink. And because we had a massive snowstorm a few days after we found out what it was. So we just did a Facebook Live video, and we still haven't told our Facebook. My YouTube channel knows about me having a baby before my personal Facebook page does.
Is that right? I didn't think about it.
I have not. I mean, I've told a bunch of people, but I've not announced it on Facebook yet. So YouTube, just know how special you are to us.
Like your sister hasn't thrown anything up? Your mom? Nobody?
My dad, all right. So for Christmas, I got some... it's a little girl, but I got some pink Ninja Turtle onesies.
Oh, wow.
With the old school Ninja Turtles on them. It had their names. Perfect for, really, because I was kind of bummed because I wanted a boy originally, and I was like, I could get him all kinds of band stuff and Ninja Turtle stuff. And they right, you're right, and you still can. So I got those, but my dad took a picture of me holding them up with my girlfriend and posted it on Facebook. And I had to be like, can you delete that? Because I kind of hadn't told anybody yet.
Uh-oh.
But so, yeah, YouTube, just know you're more special to me than my personal Facebook. But, so we just popped a balloon and did a live. It was like a foot or two of snow on the ground. So we just, did a Facebook Live video, and we only you could pick, who watches your Facebook Live videos.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, your girlfriend, she must have baby stuff all over her profile. Right? No? Oh, Lord.
We've kept it secret. It was very unplanned.
I bet that dam's about to bust, man.
Very unplanned. Luckily, we're on the same page, though. She's like me. We both were like, oh, man, crap. Because neither one of us planned. I mean, she wanted kids one day, and I was fine with the idea of not ever having kids. And if I did, I mean, it definitely wasn't going to be right now, but... So neither one of us were super over the moon at first. We're adjusting to the idea and getting there. But, neither one of us still has baby fever. We're excited. We'll see what happens, but we're not going crazy like some people do when they have a baby. I guess because we weren't trying. I guess it's a more rewarding experience if you were trying to have a kid. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, we're going to love it, and we're going to treat it right. But I'm just saying.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. But we did that. We just popped a balloon and put people that we knew on the receiving end of Facebook Live, because you can select who can view the video. So we just put a few people in there and let them watch it live. One So True asks also, do you guys own any Walking Dead merchandise or memorabilia?
I do. I've got some action figures and comics, of course. And
I've got a lot of Funko Pops of The Walking Dead.
I bought a lot of the the exclusive to Skybound.com figures. They're like black and white comic inspired with the blood splatter. I've got Negan, Michonne, Jesus, and Ezekiel.
You trying to sell that Jesus?
For the right price. I don't think they've got those figures on the website anymore.
All right, I'll give you $10.
And I got a few from the prison season. I've got like Zombified Merle and a few others.
I'll give you $10 for Jesus.
I didn't pay. I think it's like $25 online. It wasn't crazy, but
it's used.
It's a nice
though.
detailed figure.
It's used though.
Oh no,
You've
it's still in the box.
You've used it. You've used it. So fine, you drive a hard bargain. I'll give you $13 for it.
It's a sweet figure.
Fine, 14. I'm not going at $14.50. I will not go higher.
Beautiful. He's got the blood splatter on his black and white body.
All right, well,
terrific.
Give me his black and white bodies, and I'll give you $14.50.
I want to get the whole set, but I mean,
well, you don't have the whole set. That's the most important part. So you're not going to lose much by getting rid of one. It's not like you now have an incomplete set.
I do have a 2-pack with Abraham and Carl, and they're black and white with the blood splatter in a bigger box.
Comic inspired?
Yeah, they're all comic inspired.
I'll buy that and Jesus. I'll give you $25 for both. Bring them tomorrow.
It's some sweet action figures.
But I own. I got a couple of different. The comic shop next door had these really cool, like little bitty, teeny tiny, like what were they? Probably like
they're
2-3
like
inch
toppers. Yeah,
they're really small Walking Dead figures. I've got those. I've got the Walking Dead season 1 companion book, which like shows the differences in comic and show, and it tells you how they did some of the special effects and all of that. Got the graphic novels, the comics. Got a poster or two. Yeah, I think we've got a lot. JP's got more in line of action figures, but I do have a lot of the Funko Pops. I actually just got a blood splattered Negan from, I guess it would be like season 8.
Hopefully
Negan.
you can get that autographed.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
The EAS at our station's going off. I believe it's just a test.
Well, okay. I was gonna say, what kind of emergency, I wonder.
Yeah, pretty sure that's yeah, it's just a test, and it won't stop. But yeah, sorry, I still got Christmas brain. I'm getting distracted easy. But we both own lots of Walking Dead stuff.
Yeah, I got a little bit. I don't have any T-shirts, I don't think.
No, I don't have any T-shirts. Just this weekend, my girlfriend for Christmas put in my stocking. She was in GameStop or somewhere, and they have those like little Walking Dead action figure boxes. I think they do them for a lot of different ones, but it's basically like they're real little, like this, like, you know, just a couple of inches tall, but it's just these kind of cool abstract looking figures, and you buy the box and it gives you a random figure, so you don't know who you're going to get. And I got Shane. It was really, really cool.
I'm curious about that. Yeah,
I'll send you a picture of him. But so we own some merchandise. How about you, One So True? Zod 4. Such a nice person. Zod has always been one of the nicest.
Talking about General Zod, the evil Kryptonian
Well, I mean,
warlord?
He could be, but Zod 4, if he is, he's the nicest version of Zod this side of the multiverse.
All right.
But he says, congrats on the D-bomb, Justin. The kid's going to be a lucky little ass kicker. I will keep you updated on baby stuff. JP don't want to know, but I will definitely keep
keep you up to date. Hear about.
Thanks, man. I appreciate your friendly brotherly support there. I laughed my freaking ass off when JP tried to compare catching a cat in a dumpster to you having a kid. Good luck with that too,
Did
JP.
I do that?
You don't remember doing that?
I don't remember a lot of things I say.
These drugs,
which makes it
man.
very, very difficult, later on.
That's the drugs.
People always come up to me, quoting things I've said, and I'm like, when did I say that? And
JP uses that to get himself out of trouble quite often.
No, a lot of times I do feign ignorance. So I might be doing that right now. I'm not sure.
Well, you weren't in trouble, so I don't know why you would feign ignorance. There's no logical reason.
No, I love cats. I love baby cats. I don't like human babies that much, but
thanks, man.
I'm sure they're fine. Look, I'm an only child.
I was you though. I was you like not long ago. You're gonna end up knocking your girlfriend up, and then I'm gonna be like, ha ha ha.
I'm not knocking.
You're having a baby.
Anything, brother.
I didn't say down. I said up.
No, I ain't doing that neither. I ain't going up, down.
You're gonna knock it down, and then it's gonna get knocked up.
And if God forbid something like that were to happen, I would simply abandon, a girl, an unborn child.
No, you would not.
Hope for the best.
No, you would
not.
Hope
for the best.
Don't play.
There's lots of guys out here fiending to raise somebody else's kid.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Look, it'll be fine.
But those are real. Those are real men, though. They step up and they do. They step up and they're selfless.
Look, brother, explain to me why this unborn child is more important than me.
I never said my unborn child was more important than you.
In my,
I mean, it is, but I didn't say that.
Well, yeah, in my hypothetical, why my unborn would be more important than my,
because it's an extension of yourself that will carry on past you,
brother.
It's your mark on this earth.
I live by the Johnny Cash song, "A Boy Named Sue," or technically a Shel Silverstein song. I'd give him a ridiculous name and then move on, whoring and drinking and drugging.
Then he would catch up to you and y'all would fight it out.
Yeah, and eventually that will happen, and hopefully we'll hug it out, or if not, I'll have to murder the young person in combat.
Anything but Sue.
Yeah, so that's my guide for parenting a boy named Sue.
Oh, you're going to be a great parent. Let's see. So that's my. Thanks for asking about my weekend and Christmas too. Why this is my favorite YouTube channel. Y'all actually care about your viewers. We do. We love you guys.
We sure do.
We love you. We actually talk about you guys a lot off mic.
Oh, yeah.
And it's most of the time good.
Generally.
But no, we do love our listeners. You guys make it all the reason why we keep doing it. The only reason why we're doing a podcast today, because trust me, I took off. I've been off work until today, and the last thing, we would just, nothing would make us happier than to just do nothing today. But we love you guys, so we just can't stand the thought of not going a week without a podcast. So
it's crazy.
Let's see. This weekend was a quiet one. I'm talking about last weekend, not this past one. I mostly spent it catching up on comics, making my way through DC's Dark Knight's Metal. Dark Knight's Metal was started off strong, and then it got a little, I'm not going to lie, it got a little confusing for me.
I'd like to reread it. It was a lot going on.
Month to month is what makes a story like that hard to follow.
Like all of Scott Snyder's Batman run, there's definitely a lot of stuff in there that plays in from early on in his run. So,
like All-Star Batman?
All-Star, and just like his New 52 run on Batman.
Yeah,
it's definitely something to if you read it in its entirety, I really recommend it. It was some strong work on the character.
And he says he just watched some Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel with his girlfriend. Asked if we ever watched them. My girlfriend loves those. I've watched them here and there, but
when they were coming on TV, I'd watch them sometimes.
Yeah.
I didn't follow it hard. But
yeah,
I would have liked to. But this is the day.
I'm sure you have followed.
I masturbated quite a bit to Sarah Michelle Gellar.
That's not where I was going.
Between Buffy the Vampire Slayer and what was that other one she did? Cruel Intentions. Oh man,
she was sexy in that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Kissing that stupid brunette girl or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I just think of
I might pull some of that stuff up on YouTube later.
Once you leave, Once you leave here.
Yeah, that's definitely what I meant.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But, my girlfriend loves it. And Firefly, I've never watched, but I've always wanted to.
I watched the movie.
I've always heard it was good.
The movie was great, yeah, but I didn't watch the series.
But thank you for the comment, Zod. We appreciate you so much. Moving on, Carol Leathers says, I'm proud of your mind. You guys slay me. I think that was when I thought you were going to go dirty with something, and you didn't. And I said, I'm so proud of your mind.
Oh, well, thanks.
I'm not very proud of it this morning, though. You've been a dirty old bastard all morning.
What happened?
You know what I'm talking about. Yep.
Oh, I can't help you. I'm sure you took it out of context. That's all.
Yeah, that's probably it. By the way, congrats to you and your fam, your new upcoming family edition.
Well,
thank you. When you're talking to me about my baby or JP about it, probably to both. So we both thank you.
Yeah, okay.
JP and his girlfriend are going to be thrilled to get that new cat.
Yep.
They're even more thrilled when she tells him she's pregnant.
Nah, brother. I don't leave anything in the monkey.
And new commenter, well, I don't know, new commenter, but I just don't recall this name offhand. But Kate D'Amico. I'm terrible at pronouncing names, so just let me know how to pronounce it in the bottom. Hello, gentlemen. Hope you all are well. I have a few things to say. Sorry if it's long. First, Not sure if you guys read or heard about an article that came out a few days ago. The actor who played A pretty much said that Rick was a terrible leader and he should have died in the lineup. What do you think?
Wait, who said that? She talking
Michael
about?
Cutlett's the guy that plays Abraham, said that in an interview.
Gotcha.
I mean, I agree to an extent, but I don't agree. I mean, it's a show, and if you want to...
So she's not talking about Andrew Lincoln being a horrible lead actor. She's talking about Rick being a horrible leader.
Yeah, that's what I'm gathering. I didn't read that article. So from what I'm gathering here, said that Rick was a terrible leader.
Okay.
And should have died in the lineup. Huh?
I don't know that I agree with that.
I don't think I do. What I'm going to say on the matter is that I'm not saying that Rick's perfect and people have died along the way. It's also a world in which the dead eat the living, so it's probably not the easiest to survive in. But it brings out the true evil in people in situations we don't deal with now. It's so easy to watch a show or watch a scenario and be like, oh, they should have done this, or why didn't they do that? But, I think they wrote Rick. I think Rick's written to be an imperfect leader. I think he's made to not be perfect. Leader, he's gonna mess up. I mean, they try to make him real. They make him make all the right decisions, and he's unrealistic. So, I mean, I don't think he's a bad leader. I mean, he's always got people's best interest at heart. I mean, there's many times where he's risked his life for the life of others. You know what I mean? I mean, even Beth at the hospital, think about that. What a useless character. And Rick staged an entire operation to get her back.
Yep.
So, I mean...
Nobody left behind.
He takes care of it. I think at the end of the day, I mean, a good leader, yes, your decisions are important, but, also one thing that I'm looking at is the fact that he cares about his people. I think that helped, that's not all it takes to be a good leader, but it's definitely important that you care about the people that you're leading. If you don't, then...
And that's commendable.
Yep. Second, a few episodes ago, you mentioned that you were looking for new shows to watch and maybe do a podcast on. Have you thought about watching Supernatural? They have a lot of stories that deal with folklore, urban legends, and it's currently on its 14th season. Plus, Jeffrey Dean Morgan plays a character on the show, and he is amazing on it. I mean, I would watch it. My girlfriend watched the first, several seasons, and she really liked it. I just never had a chance to get into it, but I know it has a huge following.
It does. It really does.
So, I mean, I'd be willing to give it a chance. We might start doing a Lost one, though, which I'm pretty excited about.
Yeah.
But we'll see. But thank you for the recommendation. And third, congrats, Justin, on your new addition. JP, I hope you can catch that cat and take him in. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you listening. Kate, let's see. Brianne McCann says, congrats, Justin. Another little ass kicker coming soon to the Walking Dead family. Nothing to ask this week. Merry Christmas to you both. How sweet. Thank you, Brianne. Brianne's always. That Brianne, she's so sweet. Some Sanburbia pictures. Oh, dude, okay. This is cool. Our boy Sanburbia Pictures. Remember, he won a knife from us.
I do remember.
Like years ago.
Big old knife.
And he made this amazing little, just short, funny video that we got such a kick out of. Well, he's back at it again with making stuff. I did read this Sanburbia. I went to it. I watched the first few minutes, and then I had to run out the house for something. I can't remember. My mom called me. He's like, "Can you run?" And this is right. It was something to do with. I had to pick up something, and it's just been busy. I hadn't got back to it, but I am super excited to watch it. So anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Since you will begin discussing urban legends, paranormal topics, what is the most plausible legend or paranormal entity that you genuinely believe exists or existed? Before we get into what I was talking about him making movies, what do you think, JP? What's something paranormal that you believe is or has existed? Is existing or has existed?
I mean, I don't really believe in anything. You know my stance. Belief is the enemy of knowledge, but... I do have a friend who's heavily into the Sasquatch, and I do think if one doesn't exist now, it has like earlier on in the evolutionary,
I'm so excited for us to podcast about this stuff.
Yeah, me too. Gigantopithecus, I think is what they called the Sasquatch creature.
You sound all sciencey.
Yeah.
Say it again.
They found like a big jawbone, Gigantopithecus, and I might be wrong about that. But anyway. But no, I don't believe in anything.
I do truly believe in aliens and extraterrestrials. Now, with that said, I do believe that like 95% of reportings and abductions are either something else that's explainable, or I think that the person is lying.
I'll put a little bit more credence into extra-dimensional beings more so than interplanetary.
Yeah, there you go. I could believe in that.
But I listened again to that. You had showed it to me a while ago. It was the Coast to Coast AM call, where like they cut the broadcast.
Oh yeah,
he's talking about that.
Was that when the power went out for a few seconds? Yeah. I believe that there are extraterrestrials now. Whether they're like JP said, if they're interplanet, like they're from other planets across the galaxy, or maybe even from other dimensions, I don't know. But and like I said, I don't know if I believe in ghosts or not. We've talked about that. I've said that I think that there are some things, and I've had one or two experiences I can't explain. My dad is very like, I believe a ghost could just stand in front of him and he would deny it.
He'd come up with a rational explanation.
He's only got one situation in his whole life that he will say he can't explain. He still doesn't say it's ghosts, but he can't explain it. But yeah, ghost. I think ghost and UFO. A lot of reports are made up. I think, or confusion. You know what I mean? Sure. Like ghosts. I mean, my sister, bless her, I love her. Everything is a ghost to her. You know what I mean? Like we could be kids. If you heard something pop in the house, it was definitely a ghost. It certainly wasn't wood shrinking or swelling or, acorns falling off of the tree or anything like that. But I do, for me, JP's is Sasquatch. Mine is extraterrestrial beings. I do believe the universe is just so massive, man. I feel like people who absolutely don't believe in aliens, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm just saying I don't think you understand how massive the universe is.
We're going to get into all of this very soon.
Yeah, it's just a taste of things to come. And JP will be leading the charge on that, and I'm super excited to be in the passenger seat as JP sits into the captain's chair.
It's going to be interesting.
I will not be your red shirt. I don't have to wear the gold shirt like you, but damn it, I at least get like a crusty mustard colored.
I think of it more as like when Tyler Durden was driving that car, and the dude's in the passenger seat.
You're going to wreck us?
I'm just going to let go of the wheel, baby.
Okay. You're going to let Jesus take the wheel?
If he happens to be there, sure. I've always said Hispanic men are beautiful drivers. Beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Jesus... Are you talking about like if he was Jesus?
Well, I thought you were talking about
Middle Eastern.
Your friend... Oh, you're talking about Jesus of Nazareth.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I
got really confused there for a second.
I'm getting confused too. Let's move on to the next caller.
But yeah, so don't forget, San Burbia, we do have a I don't want to say paranormal per se, but we're going to talk about it. It will include paranormal things as we move on. But we've got a truth-seeking podcast coming out soon that we're super excited for. Congrats on the baby girl. Thank you, San Burbia. And said, this is what I was excited about. San Burbia just premiered his latest horror drama short film on YouTube, and I am going to check it out. I started on it. Number one, I was blown away just by the quality of filming that you have.
Man. So talented.
I will watch that today. I promise you.
So talented.
But that's awesome. Check that out, guys. It's a hashtag. Go to our last week's mail call podcast and look for the comment from San Burbia Pictures and look for his hashtag. It's called The Woods Burn.
He could be the next Eli Roth or something.
I'm wrong. The Woods Bum.
The Woods Bum.
I thought it said The Woods Burn.
Like
BUM.
Gotcha.
But yeah, The Woods Bum. But like I said, you can go to last week's podcast, scroll down, you'll see the hashtag San Burbia. If you're listening, leave it in the comment section of this video so people can find it. But I'm excited to check it out.
I wonder if it's bum as in like a homeless person or bum like how English people say ass.
The Woods
bum.
Ass.
I don't know.
The Woods Ass.
San Burbia Picture's so freaking talented. It's all off the charts.
So check that out. Tyler says, congrats, bro. Remember, this podcast is your first baby. Don't forget about us. Trust me, I will not. And as we get into 2019, we've got so many plans. And now within the last 2 weeks, JP's changed employment and he's phasing out of the employment that was keeping him so occupied. So lots. Even though I'm having a baby, way more on this channel in 2019. Brian says, hey guys, thanks for the video. I hope you have a great day. Congrats on you, baby. Thank you. Question for you: storyline in the comics. Where are you most excited? Oh, what are we most excited from comic storylines to come to the big screen, or to the small screen? I guess being it's a show.
That's a tough one.
Obviously, the Commonwealth.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to see big old Mercer smashing Princess.
I want to see.
Spoiler.
I want to see Dwight play out And
oh, jeez, man. Why'd you even have to bring that up,
which,
dog?
don't spoil. If you haven't read the comics, we won't spoil it. But honestly, it'd be super, which it would not happen in the show. If Rick came back for it to play out the way with Dwight and Rick, it'd be Daryl and Rick.
I'm still reeling, dog. I'm still reeling. I don't know if I can go through that again.
I'm interested to see how that plays out. But yeah, probably the Commonwealth, because that's really the main storyline since the Whisperer War, right? I mean, as far as in the upcoming Whisperer arc, the thing that I'm probably most excited for is Negan and Beta, or Daryl and Beta, as we see. But
both of them, yeah.
Yeah, Negan getting into the Whisperer camp, that's probably the storyline that I'm really looking forward to the most and hoping that they'll stick with, because it's so funny. And it's just a colliding of worlds. Like, the Whisperers know they don't like Negan, but they can't help but love him. You know what I mean? So, really cool storyline. How about you, Brian? We're almost there.
I got to be at the dentist soon, dog.
Yes, you do. Tony says, we said his name wrong. It's Orovio. Oh, Tony Orovio. Okay. We said it wrong. He said they can bring Carl back, recast as older, brain damaged Savage. So Carl comes back. He's not dead. He's messed himself up.
All right.
There's so many messed up things running through my skull right now. If I had an animator here, oh my God, we would really offend some people. Jonas says, is it possible to go back to my mail call comment from about Judith's gun? I'm sorry, I'm just seeing this, Jonas. I'll definitely make sure to check. But if you're talking about how ridiculous it is, I think it's absolutely ridiculous that Judith is using that the Colt Python. It's a heavy 357. It's a 6-inch barrel. I think it's a 6-inch barrel, 5 at the minimum, but it's 5 or 6-inch barrel. It's a long ass barrel. It's a heavy gun. It's shooting 357s, which aren't 44 Magnum level recoil or 50 cal, but nonetheless, I mean, it's a heavy, the recoil on that gun is quite a bit for a 10-year-old, 50-pound child. And I don't know if that was your. We'll go back and look, and then, if it wasn't that, but yeah, I think it's ridiculous. She's using. I understand the symbolism in it, but I mean, they could have at least given her like the 38 version, or like had a little revolver snub nose, kind of like. When she gets older, she gets Rick's gun, which I know they kind of alluded to that, because she's like, Dad would want me to have it. No, Dad wouldn't. The gun weighs about as much as you do. Let's get you a nice little snub-nosed 38.
Now to get her a 22 rifle. I think that's perfect for her
especially
age.
For her size, man. Welcome to fatherhood. Thank you, Jonas. Smurfette says, oh my gosh, congratulations, Justin, on your impending fatherhood. Anyway, having Shane and Abraham alive at the same time, because it's so worth it to see Abraham put Shane in this damn place. Yeah, that's true. So one of my favorite show moments off the top of my head is when Carl hides in the back of the truck and ends up opening fire on Negan's men. Happy holidays, gentlemen. Looking forward to hearing what more of this wonderful podcast. And okay, well, Smurfette, we love you. You're always so sweet. You're definitely one of our awesome. We always talk about how sweet you are. Tony again says, from one D-bomber to another, congratulations, Justin. Hey, Tony been dropping that D-bomb.
No,
He's been getting that butt, JP. Say it. You ain't said it once the whole podcast.
I can't say it in this context.
Say it.
I can't.
JP, what do you plan to do when your girlfriend comes over?
Oh, look, brother, I take my pleasures where I find them, and that's it.
Let's see. And we called it. It looks like it's Dwayne, but it's actually called Deanne. It's actually Deanne. She just spells it Dyann. So, yeah. So Deanne. Sorry about that. Jeep. Congratulations on the baby, Justin. I wonder if she'll have a giant voice like her dad. I don't know. It'd be kind of weird if her voice sounded like mine as she got older. Hopefully, she'll have a good voice. Just hopefully not a big, deep voice. Might scare off the guys, which then again, I kind of want. So you know what? I take back that entire last statement. I hope she has a very deep and scary voice. Let's see here. What if it turns out that Rick didn't have a brother but had a sister and she was Madison? A lot of people were theorizing that back in the day, weren't they? Like a couple of years ago?
I think I heard something about that.
Some people thought they would end up getting together, but some people thought she was like Rick's sister. Right. That's cool, but I feel like they're kind of... It would be really, really cool, and it would be really cool to see them bro-sis team up kicking ass, but at the end of the day, Rick's mentioned he had a brother. He never mentioned he had a sister, so it would just kind of be out in left field. All right, we're getting to the end, JP.
Gotta go.
We do got to do a What If Jess video. You're right, Agent X. Two to the Walking Dead says, congrats, Justin. I would like to hear what you guys thought about Daryl under Shane's leadership, but I get it since you don't care too much about him. I see Daryl and Shane being on the same page. Daryl being aware of Otis's death proved that. Oh, no, Tudor. That was a lot of no's, I know. We like Daryl now. Well, I do. I don't think JP ever hated Daryl. We weren't really excited about him anymore, but I was the one that just really was throwing some shade to Daryl. But I'm not going to lie, I'm really digging him this season. They keep writing him out as a character and not just a henchman. He'll be one of my favorites again. But Daryl and Shane, I don't know. Shane just is too. Shane will be cold-blooded to people that he knows, whereas Shane would do some. I mean, he tried to kill Rick. I don't think Shane and Daryl would work well together when it came to the tough stuff. If there was any paranoia inside the group, Shane's first reaction would be to tie up, kill whatever that person. Whereas Daryl, though he can be cold and he'll kill you quick, that's if you're threatening his group. He loves the people in his group. I mean, you saw how he just took off to save Eugene like that. Didn't think twice about it. Just took off with Dog following behind him. So I don't think that they would work too well together. And I'm going to have to cut it there. JP's got to go to the dentist. I know he's been...
got a cleaning.
If we missed your question, I promise you, we will do a part 2 tomorrow morning. That won't take long, right?
No, we'll hit you back.
Yeah, we'll get you a part 2. But subscribe if you've made it this far. Hopefully you don't hate us too bad. Subscribe, like, comment, ask your question below. And we will get back with you here in the next few days. I'm Justin.
And I'm JP.
And we're the Podcasting Dead. Get out of here.
All right. And get my teeth cleaned.
Go clean them teeth.